Practice number 1 is a 3-zone build-up play game, in which 10 in-possession players play against 8 defenders, and must move the ball cleanly through each third of the playing area from one end to the other. The in-possession team is the focus of the practice. They should set up with 4 players in the first third, 3 in the middle third, and 3 in the final third. The defending team should press with 3 players in each of the first 2 thirds and 2 in the final third. The in-possession team must complete 3 passes in the first third before working the ball into the middle third, either by passing out or by dribbling. Once the ball enters the middle third, one of the in-possession players from the first third should join. Now, in a 4v3, these players should attempt to work the ball from the middle third into the final third. They do not need to complete a minimum number of passes to do so. Once the ball has been worked into the final third, one player from each team should join, making another 4v3. These 4 in-possession players should then attempt to complete 3 passes and play the ball through the thirds to the other end in the same way. The in-possession team gains a point for successfully playing from one end of the playing area to the other and back again. Players should reorganize quickly to ensure the correct number of attackers and defenders start in each third following a transfer of possession. With a 4v3 attacking overload in the third with the ball, a 3v3 in the middle third, and a 3v2 attacking overload in the final third. The defending team's aim is to win possession. Once they have done so 5 times, the teams should switch roles. 2 players from the original in-possession team now join the new in-possession team to ensure a similar 10v8 advantage. If the 4 players building play in the first third are struggling to do so effectively, one midfielder can drop in to help and make a 5v3. Birchnell coaches players to move the ball quickly in the first third to shift the opposition defensive unit to one side, and from there to quickly work the ball the opposite way to free a player to drive into the middle third and create a 4v3 overload. He coaches players to constantly readjust their positions, to make good passing angles, to form triangles in the middle third to help stretch the opposition, and to be patient in selecting the right forward pass.
Orange team, you're in possession. Grey team, you're working to win the ball back. There's 5 balls. When you've won all 5 back, we'll change over. So then you get a chance to build the play. Okay, so your incentive is to work hard and press so you can win the ball back fast as possible, then you can have the ball. That's a good thing. Okay, all that's going to happen, ball's going to start in this zone in here. You're going to make minimum 3 passes. So you're going to shift the ball to make your 3 passes. One midfielder can drop, if you need him, into here to make a 5 against 3. So shift the ball for 3 passes. 1, 2, 3. After 3, whenever the moment is right, you're going to look to try and play into the midfield area. You can either play in, or if you get the ball, you can dribble in. No problem, as long as you can play into this central area. So say after the 3 passes, yes, you can play me, then I'm in here, then we play through here. One player can join. One player can join, okay? You're going to make a 4 against 3 in the middle area. Your aim is to try and deliver the ball into the final zone. So once you've played in here, if you can get the ball and play into the final zone, 1 orange join, 1 defender press to make 3 defenders, 1 attacker, 1 midfielder join to make a 4v3 in there. And whoever, if it's you that joins in here, stay in here so it's 3 against 3. Does that make sense? Everything knocks down. We'll work on it. Don't worry if you make a mistake. We'll just go back to it. But look in, 3 passes, play into the midfield area. Yep. When you get the ball in there and it's 4 against 3, same principle. 3 passes, see if you can penetrate into the middle, work back. You're going to get a point, orange, if you can work the ball from that zone to that zone and back again. That's 1 point. Understand? Don't matter. Only restriction is in the end. Here, try and break the ball through the midfield area as fast as possible. Okay, ready? Yep, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good. Set. And play, and play. Go on, you can join. Good, good. Yes. Good. Good. In possession, that's 1 ball dead. You got 4 to work with. This time the ball's going up to the end, so knock an orange in, one grey in, one grey step in here, make a 3v3. That's it. One orange in. Yeah, knock in it, then we get 3v3. Perfect. There you go. Ready? Let's go. One midfielder can drop if you need. 1, 2. Yes, dead ball. We'll go again up here. Yep. 1, 2, 3. And just stop. Okay. First thing I'll ask is, do we need to go in? If you need to go in, you can go and join in. Maybe you don't need to go all the way in here because you're too close. You can just drift into this pocket here. But if he's here, I want you to think in terms of a triangle. Okay? So try to create a triangle. Now, I've said you can use any part of this that you want. Now, if you just drop into that pocket there as a holding midfielder and receive the ball, yeah. If he receives the ball in there, where do you want to be?
Over here.
Yeah, much more space back here. So open the triangle up in the midfield. Because if he does that, you're going to do what? Go on then. So now if he follows him. Now look at the space that we've opened up. Now you can play in here. If you're a fullback joining, you play. Yes, play me. Then we can maybe set. Maybe you're spinning. Exactly. Now stop. Now you see the triangle shape that we've got in the midfield. Don't let that triangle collapse. Hold that shape. Hold your distances. It's going to be easier to play through. Okay, ball here. Drop back down. So you can go in, but be aware of where he is and see if you can find that little pocket as a holding midfielder. Yep. 1, 2, good. 3, forwards anytime you like. Good, play, play, play. Good, like that pass. Step forward, step forward. Yeah, what a great pass that is, unlucky, okay. Yep, step in there, we'll work off there. 3 go in, 1 go and join, 1 grey and 1 orange in, and play. 1, go on, play back. Okay, and again, yes. 2 more balls, greys. 1. Go on, we'll play 1 more in there. We'll give you 1 more. Now, what I would say to you is they need 1 more to drop in to help them build up, okay? They need 1 more. After your 3 passes, so after you've shifted the ball, I just want you to get some tempo on the ball. Okay, so if you take a position here, shift more like a fullback, drop in as a centre half, drop in here. Then we get a little bit of structure, almost like a back 4. This will be slightly harder to press when the midfielder drops down, because if he wants to take care of him, you'll get more space here naturally. So play in there, yes, go and press in there. Yeah, keep the ball shifting, tempo on the pass, then we can look to play in. If we can shift their block, yeah, over there. So move over and press, move over and press. Yeah, if we can shift the ball to me and I can open up. If I can hit you and we've made 3, I want you to drive with the ball like a fullback in. So you can drive into the box now and open up. That's how we're going to get through this first line of pressure. Okay, focus on that. Ball here. Ready, play. Drop in midfielder, help him out. 2, 3, good. You can now think. Good. And rest. Okay, greys, you're going to change. Greys are in possession now. Greys are in possession. Ready? Yep. 1, 2, good. Can you play forwards? Play forwards, play forwards. Quicker. Good. Grey ball up there. Grey ball up there. Yep. 1 drift in. That's it. Good, good. That's it. 2, 3. Good. Good. Yes. Good. Good, good talk there. Good talk. That's it. Be positive. Be positive. Good. Now wide, 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 wide. And take your touch forwards. Touch forwards. That's it. Now can you find him? Good. That's 1 ball. Yes, play, play, play. Get your 4 in. Good, good. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. 2. Tempo on the pass there. 3. Good. Yes, can you play? Yes, good. Be positive. Yes. Good. Good. Yeah, good. Good. Ah, unlucky. Close to a point there, but you don't get one. Okay, drop in, drop in. That was better. Lads, if I ask you why that's better, why is that better? Tempo on the pass was better. Depth, you had a little bit of distance and depth in there. Yeah, you were more direct when, the 3 passes came and then you looked to go forwards instead of 3 passes not sure. Hit that 3 passes in the build-up phase and then be positive with your first touch in here, okay? Step in. So it's 3v3 in the middle. You go down, you go in and defend. 1 orange, come in here, make a 3v3. So they knock down, that's good. Yep. 1 midfielder might drop. If 1 drops, you peel away. Yeah, good. Play, play, play. Good reaction. Play, good. And out, that's it. That's it, hold your space because it's coming. Open out, positive, there you go, forwards, forwards, good. That's better, good. Good. 1 defender should be in. 1 orange should be in pressing. 1 orange should be in pressing, good. That's it. Good. Good. Yeah. And into the end. Good. Good. Hey, Grace, much better. If you want to come down and receive the ball, so the ball's in here, and you come tight, so you come in and you come tight in there, and you don't receive it straight away, what can be a good thing now? Yeah, and I want you to hold this triangle in the midfield all the time. So if I decide that I'm not going to go and receive the ball and I move away in here, maybe he follows, but then you're going to have to fill that space. So we keep our triangle all the time. It's so important that we get those angles in the midfield because it's so important for me. Okay, if I spin out and you receive the ball, yeah? So you spin out with your defender and you can go and get the ball now. So be brave, play it into the holding midfielder. Then he needs an angle from who? Yeah, fullback. Then I can start to peel there and maybe offer something going forward. You doing the same. That's where you're getting a little bit of success. Okay? So that movement and that making the angle. If then you play all the way through the lines to me, you become my supporting angle. And then you play off of that. 1 more minute, then we're going to change. Yep, ball here. Yep. 2, 3, good. Good, good. Yeah, great, great talk. Now spin out, fantastic. Now go higher, good. That's it, that's positive. Okay. Good. All right, oranges, you're going to take back possession. Now oranges, see if you can step up a little bit. Grey stepped up their game. Now see if you can do the same, okay? Yep. 2. Yeah, good, good. Good movement now. That's it, that's it. Much better. Ah, good pass. Yes, positive. Good. Good. Oi. Handball. We give that. Hand on the ball, orange. And play, and play, and play. Yes. You're 4v3 in the middle area now. Play forwards. Good, good. Good, turn. Good, and then forwards, final zone. Yes, good. Now 3 passes in there. Much better. 1 grey should be in. 1 grey, grey. Good. Yeah, step. You can go forwards there. You can go forwards. Yeah, good. That's it. And stop. Okay, you in the midfield there, what's your name? Ben. Now, Ben, the balls, you've actually done great to work the ball from one end to the other. And then you've kept the ball, you've been positive to step in here. Then your movement came in here. If we talk about a triangle now, we've got a small triangle here. But where are you needed for me? Maybe wider, and maybe, if we're going to be positive now, I want you to run him down here. If he doesn't come, then maybe you can move into this space and receive the ball. So if you come with me, yeah. If you come with me, then If he comes with me, then you just drift into that pocket. But this way we're being positive with the ball. This way we're opening up the spaces so that we can be more forward thinking instead of moving towards the ball and killing the space. Ready? Yep. Oh, by the way. Good, good, good. And out, good. Ball it. Last ball, Grays, work hard. One orange drop in, one orange drop in. Yep. Can you bring it under? Good boy. Okay. Walk in. We're going to do 3 rounds of this. So that's 10 minutes so far. And I think even from the first few minutes, okay, you're just feeling the drill out and understanding it. How when the ball moves into there, one defender joins. When the ball moves into there, one midfielder joins and everybody knocks down. So you should always build 4v3, 3v3, 3v2. So think like that so you understand. If you're not sure, talk to each other. Help each other out a little bit to reorganise because it's a new drill for you.